Football fans, prepare yourselves for the wildest rides the NFL has taken us on. From frozen footballs to million-dollar fines, the league's most bizarre controversies have shaped the game we love today. Ever wondered what happens when a quarterback deliberately fumbles to win a game? Or why 70,000 angry voicemails flooded the NFL's offices in a single day? The National Football League isn't just about athletic prowess and championship rings. It's a battlefield of controversy where rules are bent, broken, and sometimes completely rewritten. These aren't your everyday scandals. These are the jaw-dropping moments that left fans screaming at their TVs and changed football forever. Buckle up as we dive into the strangest, most unbelievable controversies in NFL history. Tuck Rule Game, 2001. The infamous Tuck Rule Game forever changed NFL history during a snowy 2001 AFC divisional playoff game between the New England Patriots and Oakland Raiders. Late in the game, with the Patriots trailing, Raiders cornerback Charles Woodson sacked quarterback Tom Brady, causing what appeared to be a fumble recovered by Oakland, seemingly securing a Raiders victory. However, upon review, officials invoked the obscure Tuck Rule, which stated that if a quarterback is in the process of bringing the ball back to his body after a forward passing motion and loses possession, it's ruled an incomplete pass rather than a fumble. The Patriots maintained possession, drove downfield to tie the game, and ultimately won in overtime. This single controversial call not only affected the outcome of that game, but potentially altered NFL history. The Patriots went on to win Super Bowl 36, launching a dynasty that would claim 6 championships over the next 18 years. Bounty Bowl, 1989. Imagine putting a price tag on injuring your opponents. That's exactly what happened in the 1989 Bounty Bowl between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles head coach Buddy Ryan allegedly placed bounties on Cowboys players, specifically kicker Louis Zendejas and quarterback Troy Aikman, with injuring Aikman reportedly worth $500. The first game ended with the Eagles shutting out the Cowboys 27-0, with Zendejas suffering a concussion after a hard tackle. When the teams met again at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, things got even uglier. The notoriously rowdy Eagles fans, fueled by beer, snow, and hatred for America's team, created a perfect storm. They pelted Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson with snowballs, ice, and beer as Philadelphia police escorted him off the field. An NFL back judge was even knocked to the ground by a barrage of projectiles. While the exact number of bounties placed during Ryan's coaching career remains unknown, sports historians estimate that his bounty systems likely targeted dozens of players across multiple seasons, dating back to his days as defensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. With over 100,000 fans witnessing these 2 controversial games and countless more watching on television, the Bounty Bowl remains a dark chapter in the NFL's history of player conduct policies. Music City Miracle, 1999. The Music City Miracle stands as one of the most controversial playoff finishes in NFL history. With just 16 seconds left in the 1999 AFC wildcard game, the Buffalo Bills had just taken a 16-15 lead over the Tennessee Titans. What happened next would be debated for decades. After Bills kicker Steve Christie kicked off to Titans returner Lorenzo Neal, Neal handed the ball to Frank Wycheck, who then threw what appeared to be a lateral across the field to Kevin Dyson. Dyson sprinted 75 yards for the touchdown and the victory. The controversy? Was Wycheck's pass truly a lateral or an illegal forward pass? Referee Phil Luckett reviewed the play and deemed it a lateral, giving Tennessee the win. The call has been disputed by football fans for over 23 years, with frame-by-frame analysis showing the ball may have traveled forward by mere inches. This single play not only eliminated the Bills from the playoffs, but propelled the Titans all the way to Super Bowl 34, affecting the championship aspirations of at least 4 NFL franchises that postseason. Bottlegate, 2001. Talk about fan outrage. In a crucial 2001 regular season game between the Cleveland Browns and Jacksonville Jaguars, the Browns were driving for a potential game-winning touchdown to keep their playoff hopes alive. After Browns quarterback Tim Couch completed a 4th down pass to Quincy Morgan, officials initially ruled it a completion. Couch quickly spiked the ball to stop the clock, with 48 seconds remaining. Then came the unthinkable. Officials reviewed the previous play and overturned it, despite a rule stipulating that a play cannot be reviewed after another play has been completed. This decision, which effectively eliminated the Browns from playoff contention, so infuriated Cleveland fans that they began hurling plastic beer bottles onto the field in protest. The situation grew so chaotic that officials declared the game over, only for the league office to call and order the final 48 seconds to be played, consisting of 2 Jaguars kneel-downs. Statistical estimates suggest over 5,000 bottles were thrown, causing approximately $15,000 in damage and resulting in nearly 20 ejections. Immaculate Reception, 1972. The most controversial play in NFL history? Many would say it's the Immaculate Reception from the 1972 AFC divisional playoff game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and Oakland Raiders. With 22 seconds left and trailing 7-6, Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw heaved a desperate pass toward John Fuqua. Raiders safety Jack Tatum collided with Fuqua as the ball arrived, sending it flying backward. Steelers running back Franco Harris, seemingly out of nowhere, caught the ball before it hit the ground and ran for the game-winning touchdown. The controversy centered on a long-forgotten rule. If the ball touched only Fuqua, an offensive player, the pass would have been illegal and Oakland would have won. But if it touched Tatum, a defensive player, first or simultaneously, it would be legal. Despite furious protest from the Raiders, officials ruled it a touchdown. This single play, lasting approximately 15 seconds of game time, has been analyzed for over 50 years, with an estimated 10,000 plus hours of debate across sports media. The play has been viewed tens of millions of times, making it perhaps the most scrutinized sports moment in American history. The Immaculate Reception not only propelled the Steelers toward becoming a dynasty that would win 4 Super Bowls in the 1970s, but also created one of the NFL's most enduring mysteries, one that remains unsolved despite technological advances, as no definitive camera angle has ever been found to conclusively settle the debate. Spygate, 2007. The dynasty-tarnishing scandal that rocked the NFL. In 2007, despite the New England Patriots achieving a perfect 16-0 regular season record, they found themselves embroiled in one of the biggest controversies in NFL history. The Patriots were caught videotaping the New York Jets' defensive signals from an unauthorized location during a game, violating league rules against recording opponents' signal calling from designated areas. The punishment was severe. Head coach Bill Belichick was fined a league record $500,000. The Patriots organization was fined an additional $250,000, and the team lost their first-round draft pick. In a widely criticized move, the NFL destroyed all evidence tapes, leading to speculation about what they might have contained and how widespread the practice had been. 2018 NFC Championship Game. The 2018 NFC Championship between the Los Angeles Rams and New Orleans Saints featured perhaps the most egregious missed call in playoff history. Late in the game, with the score tied at 20, Rams defender nickel Roby Coleman collided with Saints receiver Tommy Lee Lewis well before the ball arrived. A textbook pass interference penalty that wasn't called. Had officials thrown the flag, the Saints would have gained a first down and could have run down the clock before attempting a game-winning field goal. Instead, they kicked immediately, giving the Rams enough time to tie the game and eventually win in overtime. The fallout was unprecedented. Saints head coach Sean Payton received a call from the league office immediately after the game admitting the mistake. An online petition gathered over 750,000 signatures demanding the game be replayed. The controversy was so severe that it prompted the NFL to change its rules, making pass interference reviewable for the 2019 season, though the rule was abandoned after just 1 year due to implementation difficulties. Deflategate 2015. The scandal that would not die. Following the New England Patriots' 45-7 victory over the Indianapolis Colts in the 2015 AFC Championship game, allegations emerged that the Patriots had deliberately underinflated footballs to gain an advantage. After a 5-month investigation, The NFL suspended quarterback Tom Brady for 4 games, fined the Patriots $1 million, and stripped them of 2 draft picks. The controversy spiraled into a legal battle spanning nearly 2 years. Brady initially had his suspension overturned in federal court, only to have it reinstated by an appeals court. The case involved multiple judges, hearings, and even the possibility of reaching the Supreme Court before Brady ultimately served his suspension at the beginning of the 2016 season. The financial impact was staggering. The NFL spent an estimated $22.5 million on legal fees and investigations, while the Patriots' fine and lost draft picks represented approximately $4 to $5 million in value. 2012 replacement referee fiasco. The 2012 season began with the NFL and its regular officials locked in a contract dispute, forcing the league to use replacement officials, many from lower collegiate divisions or semi-professional leagues. The results were disastrous, with questionable calls plaguing the first 3 weeks of the season. The breaking point came during a Monday Night Football game between the Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks. On the final play, Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson threw a Hail Mary pass to the end zone that appeared to be intercepted by Packers defensive back M.D. Jennings. However, Seahawks receiver Golden Tate also got his hands on the ball. One official signaled touchdown, while another seemed to signal interception before they ultimately ruled it a Seahawks touchdown, giving Seattle a controversial 14-12 win. The aftermath was immediate and intense. In the hours following the game, the NFL Commissioner's Office reportedly received over 70,000 voicemails protesting the call. The controversy drew comments from figures outside football, including LeBron James and professional golfer Bubba Watson. NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. even stated that the season had been stained in a way that's irreparable. The financial impact was substantial. The dispute with regular officials involved approximately $3.3 million annually in salary differences, yet the reputational damage to the NFL from the replacement referee experiment has been estimated at $50 to $100 million. The incident led to a settlement with regular officials within 72 hours, ending a lockout that had lasted nearly 4 months. The NFL's strangest controversies have shaped the league we know today, changing rules, altering championships, and creating moments that fans will debate for generations to come. From deliberate fumbles to missed calls that change history, these controversies remind us why we love this game, because anything can happen, and often does, in the National Football League.